Brothers and sisters, please make sure your children understand. Do not knock on any stranger's door. Call 911. Do not knock on a stranger's door unless you know they are African people. Tell your children that. You cannot knock on the door unless you know the person or you know that they are black. The United States government has made it perfectly legal to black people who knock on your door. We are back. This is your big brother King Kong Consciousness, the Prince of Pan-Africanism, Intercontinental, Ifa Tunde, coming to you live and direct from Boston, Massachusetts. I am in Boston, Massachusetts. I'm speaking tonight in Brockton, Massachusetts. 340 Warren Avenue. That's 340 Warren Avenue. Doors open up at 5. I speak at 6. Book signing at 8 tonight in Brockton, Massachusetts, Tuesday, June 6th. Tomorrow I speak in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Wednesday, June 7th. 2301 Snyder Avenue in Philadelphia tomorrow. 2301 Snyder Avenue in Philadelphia tomorrow. Brothers and sisters, please don't let Child and Family Services take Sister AJ's children. They've already been traumatized. They've already been traumatized. They've already been traumatized. Don't let them be re-traumatized. Don't let them be taken and distributed. Don't break up that family, brothers and sisters. Do not break up those 4 children. They need each other right now. Do not break up those 4 children. They need each other right now. Do not break up those 4 children. They need each other. I'm going to call on our black celebrities in Florida. I'm going to call on our black celebrities in Florida. I'm calling on Rick Ross. I'm calling on the rapper known as Rick Ross. I'm calling on Uncle Luke Skywalker. Who else is from Florida, brothers? I'm calling on Jimmy Buckets. I'm calling on Jimmy Buckets. I'm calling on Bam Adebayo. I'm calling on Ricky Rose. I'm calling on Uncle Luke Skywalker. Who else lives in Florida, brothers and sisters? I want Florida celebrities. I want the Florida celebrities. I'm calling on Sister Sukihana. I saw you at the airport yesterday, Sister Sukihana, but I didn't want to bother you. It was too early in the morning for that. I did see you at the airport in Miami yesterday, Sister Sukihana, but I didn't want to bother you, sister. I saw you at the airport. Shout out to Sister Sukihana. Sister Sukihana, Rick Ross, Jimmy Buckets, Bam Adebayo, Uncle Luke, Kodak Black, Trick Daddy, all Florida athletes and entertainers. I'm calling on you to donate money to Sister AJ's children so somebody can take those children in Florida. I'm calling on black celebrities, Shaquille O'Neal, Young Miami, DJ Khaled, you have not paid any black tax. DJ Khaled, you have not paid any black tax. DJ Khaled has not paid any black tax. Oh yes, I'm calling on black celebrities to donate money to the family of Sister AJ. I'm not joking. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. I'm calling on the black celebrities. T-Pain, I'm calling on all black celebrities. Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union, Kodak Black. I'm Flo Rida, my brother Flo Rida. Flo Rida, you black celebrities in Florida. I'm calling on you to get in touch with Sister AJ's family, AJ Owens. Yes, sir.
Yeah, can I ask you to do me a favor?
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to sleep.
You next door?
I am.
Okay.
We have adjoining.
I'm going to lower it. I'll be done in about 20 minutes, but I'm going to lower it. Appreciate you. Okay, so we're calling on those celebrities. My neighbor asked me to quiet down. He's next door, Caucasian male. I'm going to quiet down. I'm calling on Florida celebrities to donate some funds to make sure Sister AJ's children are properly cared for. We need to do that. It is very important that Black Florida celebrity raises the money that is necessary to make sure Sister AJ's children are cared for until they complete high school. Okay, brothers and sisters? Now, I want to give an update on Ralph Yarl. I'm going to give an update on Ralph Yarl. I'm going to give an update on Ralph Yarl. I will likely not stay here tonight because my confidentiality has been breached. I will likely not stay here this evening because my confidentiality has been breached. So, getting back to the message. Do y'all remember Brother Yarl, the teenager who was shot in the head when he accidentally knocked on the wrong door in Kansas City? He accidentally knocked on the wrong door in Kansas City, and he was shot through the door. And then the 84-year-old white male, the 84-year-old white male who shot Brother Ralph through the door, came outside, shot him again on the street. Andrew Lester, 84 years old, shot Brother Ralph, a teenager who knocked on the wrong door, who was a part of his high school band, an honor roll student, I believe, knocks on the wrong door by accident. He gets shot through the door, and then Andrew Lester, 84 years old, opens the door, comes outside, shoots him again. Brother Ralph Yarl has a brain injury. A brain injury. He suffers from post-traumatic slavery. He suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder. Brother Ralph suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder as a result of being shot in the head. Now, Andrew Lester, preliminary hearing is scheduled for August the 31st. August the 31st will be the preliminary hearing for Andrew Lester, 84-year-old white male who shot our brother in the head, through the door, and then again on the street. All Kansas City Africans need to be at the preliminary hearing, and we must attend every court day. Kansas City, every court day for Andrew Lester. We have to start showing that we care about one another. Columbia, South Carolina, every court day for Rick Child. Ocala, Florida, after they arrest the snow bunny who murdered Sister AJ, we need to attend every court day. Now, the judge in Andrew Lester's case The judge in Andrew Lester's case has agreed to seal his court records from the public. Listen to me, brothers and sisters. They are helping out the assassin. They are helping out the assassin. White privilege. White privilege. White privilege. The defense in Andrew Lester's case, the 84-year-old who shot Brother Ralph in the head, his attorneys asked the judge to seal the court records from the public. And the judge has agreed to seal the court records from the public. So we will not know everything we need to know. We do not know everything that we need to know about this case of Andrew Lester, the 84-year-old who shot Brother Ralph Yarl, 15, 16-year-old band member, straight A student. Brother Ralph Yarl was shot. Brothers and sisters, I'm saying all this to say, let me do this. Brothers and sisters, I'm saying all this to say, Black lives do not matter in the United States unless we make them matter. Black lives do not matter in the United States unless we make them matter. Black lives do not matter in the United States unless you make them matter. We have to make them matter. Why would the judge seal the court records? Why would the judge seal the court records in a attempted murder case where the old white male shot the teenager through the head? Why would you seal the court records? Why doesn't the African public have a right to know? Why doesn't the African public have the right to know? The woman who murdered AJ still has not been arrested. The woman who murdered AJ still has not been arrested. The woman who murdered AJ still has not been arrested, and she died in front of her children, shot through a door. Ralph Yarl shot through a door. Brothers and sisters, please make sure your children understand. Do not knock on any stranger's door. Call 911. Do not knock on a stranger's door unless you know they are African people. Tell your children that. You cannot knock on the door unless you know the person or you know that they are black. The United States government has made it perfectly legal to kill black people who knock on your door. The United States government has made it perfectly legal for people to knock on your door. To kill you if you knock on their door. Tell your children. Tell your children. Let me move on to Cornel West. I'm going to deal with Cornel, and then we're going to close out with the migrant crisis in New York and Chicago. And I'm going to tell you why New York and Chicago were targeted for the migrants. Bus loads of Latinos being bused from Florida and Texas all the way to New York and Chicago. Do you think this is a coincidence? Do you think this is a coincidence? Why would they bus thousands of Latin American migrants? Why would they bus thousands of Latin American migrants from Texas and Florida all the way to New York and Chicago? Don't say that, brother. Don't ever say being a black man in America makes you not want to live anymore. Don't ever say that. Don't you ever let your enemy make you wish you did not exist. Don't you say that again, black man. Don't you ever say that. Don't you ever let your enemy make you feel like you don't want to exist. Don't you ever do that. Because that's exactly what they want us to do. This whole campaign of black oppression and extermination is meant as a form of psychological terrorism. This is psychological terrorism. We are going through psychological terrorism, brothers and sisters. Keep your mind strong. Keep your mind strong. The essence of war is to make your enemy psychologically surrender. The essence of war is to make your enemy psychologically surrender. The essence of war is to make your enemy psychologically surrender, brothers and sisters. Don't you ever wish you did not exist. Because if you wish you did not exist, you now become an accomplice in your own extermination. God put you on earth for a reason. We live in this day and time for a reason. Every African in Africa, every African in Canada, every African in Australia, every African in the South Pacific, every African in Europe, in Asia, every black man and black woman across the Caribbean islands, every black man and black woman in Central America, every black man and black woman in South America, every black man and black woman from Texas to California to Portland, Seattle, to Wyoming, to Jersey, Delaware, PA, Maryland, Georgia, Kentucky, the Carolinas, Tennessee, Illinois, Michigan, Minnesota, Nebraska. We are here for a reason. We were put in this time because we are the superheroes that we've been looking for. We are the ones. Our ancestors sent us for this day and for this time to solve this problem. Our ancestors sent us for this day and for this time to solve this problem, brothers and sisters.